Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to work on the drawing template in Inventor. So as you can see here, I have Inventor open, ready to get started. You should open up your drawing template instructions. There's a PDF attached to the assignment. I'm looking right at that to do the steps to create this. Alright, so I'm going to click on New. And that's going to bring up a dialog box that looks like this. Eventually we're going to want to get to the point where we have a template made. There's the one I made previously. Let's go into old templates and let's open up the standard drawing template. Alright. So now we're going to have to make some changes. Number one, we are in, don't do that, we are in inches, so we're going to go to document settings and change to millimeters under standard and hit apply and close. Next we're going to right click our sheet and edit it, and we want sheet A. Okay, next we're going to get rid of this border and the title block. And now we're going to create a border. So I'm going to right click border and say define new border. Instructions tell us to go 10 millimeters in on the corners. So I'm going to grab onto this corner with a rectangle and say 10 by 10. And then if I go over to this corner and make a rectangle, that is 10, tab 10, enter. Now I can make a bigger rectangle from here to here. There we go. I'm going to delete these boxes and dimensions. So just right clicking and clicking delete on all these so that I'm just left with the border. That's great. Now I'm going to say finish sketch, and I'm going to call this video border because it's the one I made during the video. Okay, and so now if you look, I have a new border here called video border. I'm going to right click on title block and I'm going to define a new title block. Alright, we can make this anywhere, so we're going to make this right in the middle of the screen. The suggestion is 100 by 40. I'm going to do 30 because there's 3 lines. And the next one I'll make is another rectangle at 50. I could snap on, and then I'll bring this over here and tab make it 10, and one more rectangle right here, and I'll tab make that 10 as well. Okay, hit escape, and let's just get rid of these dimension lines with right click and delete. Moving fast. Okay, now I'm going to bring in some text, and I'm going to write part, and I think these have changed a little bit since this assignment was made. We're going to bring in, let's see here, I'm not seeing it. I'm looking for file name. There it is right there, file name. And then I hit the X button to bring that function down in, and then I say OK. We're going to do that again. And this time I'm going to do created. Let's see if I can spell correctly. Created by. And then once again we'll click this and bring in the author. Whoops. I did not do that correctly. So I can just go in there and edit, select author, and bring it in. Okay, that's better. Let's do some more text. All right, in this block, I'm going to put in the date. And the function will be creation date. Drop that in. Okay. I don't think it matters here, but I'm just going to try to make that a little bigger. There we go. All right, now I'm going to bring in a logo. So I went on the internet and I just found a logo. You're going to want to hit this image box. And sometimes the dialog box pops up, but it's hard to find. Let's see if I can. All right, now it's ready. I had to click on the screen where it wants to be, and I don't know, I think I just put this on my desktop, on my documents, UTI logo, there it is. Okay, that's not going to fit in there, so I hit escape, so I'm out of the function of bringing in images. And if I hover right here, I'm going to distort it a bit, but looks like I brought in two, so I'll delete one. And I'm going to take some time to resize this. So it fits right in there. And yes, it's frustrating. It shrinks when you don't want it to, and you move it when you want to shrink it. It's like the window for when that arrow shows up is so small. Okay, good enough. All right, and I don't know what happened here, but I'm going to trim that off, and I'm going to put notes in here. So I'm going to say notes. And I think every time I do this, it erases that, so okay. I put notes. Okay. And perfect. There is my title block. I'm going to call this video title block. Save. And now you can see I have a new title block. Okay, great. So now I'm going to double click my border, double click my title block. I'm going to type in drawing template, and I'm going to hit OK. And boom, there it is. There's no part or created by or date yet because I really haven't added anything to it. But I'm going to file, save as, save copy as template. And then, here's kind of a trick. I want to put it in the metric folder because it's metric. And I'm going to call this video template. And hit save. All right. So your template portion is done. So you can also say file, export as a PDF. Give that a name, okay, and you can submit that. You're going to submit 2 PDFs for this. Okay, I'm going to hit cancel though. Also, now I can say file, open. Nope. No. I want to do new, and just click on new, and bring up this dialog box. And now you see metric, and here's my video template. Whatever you called it, it should be here in your drawing templates. And so I'll double click that, and it's going to ask for something. And I'm going to call this RT101 part, because I'm not sure which one I'm going to find. Alright, so I got an RT101 part, and I'm going to click on base, and it says select document, and I'm going to go into my RT101 folder, which you should have. And let's see, lecture part 3. There it is. That's cool. So we're going to bring this old part in. And when you get started here, you're going to want to pick a good first drawing. And my thought is whichever drawing you did to start with is probably when you drew this before, like I drew this first and extruded this part, this is what I want to start with. Okay, so if I click that button, I'll get a view from the top view. This is the front view, the top view, and then a side view, and then an isometric view. Okay, we can also put these in better positions. I could even resize them right here with scale. Let's see, can I fit 2 to 1? No, I cannot. We'll go 1 to 1. It's about as big as I can get. And then I'm going to hit OK. All right, and this isn't how I want them. So the 3 orthographic views, the 2-dimensional views, they are all tied together. So when we we edit one view, we edit all of them. So I want to highlight this one, hidden lines. So now the hidden lines are shown. And on my orthographic view, now it has its own properties. So we're going to show hidden lines as well, but we're also going to make it shaded. Boom, there it is. Also notice it brought up the name of the part, it brought up my name for creating it, and it brought up the date that I made that part. Pretty cool. So you don't have to dimension this. This was good enough for this assignment. You're just going to want to take this and say File, Export, PDF, and give it a name. Save it and submit those 2 PDFs, and that'll complete your drawing template. And also remember these steps on how to open a new project this way, because you'll be making your projects this way each assignment. See you next time.